Hello, everyone. It's me, Haxley here. Today, I'm joined by my mightiest woman, and Geoff. And today, we're talking about Miss Marvel, Episode 5. We're just one episode away from the finale. How are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this episode? How are we enjoying Miss Marvel still?
I don't know. This episode, I think, is the weakest of the bunch, but it's still really good. It's still really fun.
Yeah.
It is definitely a lot of walking and just like Kamala just like getting used to her culture, experiencing life in Pakistan.
I mean, there were some really good parts of this episode, but it is definitely the weakest.
It was the information bit. Got a lot of info dump. They introduced us a cool sensei, character for a little bit.
Yeah.
We're getting teased to her final suit. We saw like the final suit from behind. She meets a new boy. So now we have like 3 boys for her. She's getting her own like harem anime going.
She's getting her little harem.
We also have the other Jins escaping from damage control, which apparently has its own prison facility.
That kind of makes sense in the MCU because like they haven't established like Rikers or anything like that as like a supermax for superhero people.
Yeah, I thought from the Spider-Man movie that damage control was just like cleanup.
No, damage control is like a whole lot of things. And we've been seeing them throughout this entire time being like, because damage control is who goes after Peter in No Way Home.
Okay, I didn't remember them going after Peter.
They're the ones that bring in Peter and MJ and Ned and all of them. It's the same guy that is like, oh, man in the chair? Yeah, half my guys are man in the chair. Or guy in the chair to Ned. It's the same guy.
Okay, I'm just remembering them from the Vulture movie where they kind of do the cleanups for things.
Yeah, that was like their introduction, but like it would make sense that the Department of Damage Control would be also a part of locking up superpowered villains and people in general, because that's the government.
I honestly thought that was what S.H.I.E.L.D. was for, but okay.
Well, S.H.I.E.L.D. no longer exists. S.H.I.E.L.D. hasn't existed since pre-Infinity War.
What happened to S.H.I.E.L.D.?
It got disbanded during the Civil War.
I don't remember any of this. Okay.
Nick Fury became a fugitive.
He became a fugitive?
Yeah, they mention it in the Far From Home.
I don't remember any of this.
Haxley, you don't watch the entire MCU. This is a problem. Because then you have questions like this, which are easily answered by the other movies. Repeatedly.
All right, so they escape from this damage control very easily, if I have to say. Why are they shooting why are they them just not have actual guns? They're fugitives.
Yeah, imagine they don't think regular bullets are as effective anymore. It's not like they're coming out with like a regular taser. It's like a powered weapon.
Yeah. And they'd probably be right. Like, if you used regular bullets on Thor, it wouldn't do anything to him. And it wouldn't be the first time that, like, an Asgardian villain was a problem.
I guess that's true. I guess those big stun guns will be better.
Yeah, they're using, like, it almost looks like repulsor technology that, like, Stark had, which also makes sense because they confiscated all of Stark's technology in No Way Home.
All right. So they escaped, all of them except for Kareem.
Yeah, which his mom was kind of heartless and was just like, nah, leave him.
Leave him. We don't need him. He betrayed the family. Well, back over in Pakistan, Miss Marvel is asking questions to her grandma. She meets a boy. She follows. They have a little fight. The boy meets her, and he's part of the Red Dagger Society or something. Red Daggers.
Yeah, the Red Daggers.
Which I don't know. When they realize that he's not part of the, was she not part of the
clandestines?
Clandestines, like something with a C. Like cataclysms. I don't know. And when she's not part of the clandestines, you're like, okay, you can come meet the sensei. We're gonna go to this Chinese restaurant.
Get you some real Chinese food, not American Chinese food. Which I love because My fiance regularly gives me shit for not liking Chinese food, and it's not that I don't like Chinese food. I just don't like most American Chinese restaurants because they're not Chinese food.
All right. Anything else we need to say happened this episode?
Yeah, I mean, we go to meet the Red Daggers. The Red Daggers get attacked. There's the whole vehicle chase scene.
This was great.
Forgot to say that.
Dude. The vehicle chase scene was great.
Yeah, wild.
I think I found it funny that during the vehicle chase until like the second half of it, Kamala just completely forgot she had powers.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot going on. We have this new guy, vehicle chasing, clandestines who got arrested like the last episode are back.
And she hasn't been doing this for long.
Yeah. She hasn't.
And,
but she also trained with her powers though before like they arrived. So you think like it'd be more on her mind.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean like just because you train so that you can use it when you need to, but that doesn't mean that you will be able to remember to use them when you need to, because fight or freeze is still a thing.
Fair.
But yeah, she uses her powers. She reverses back into a guy to stop him, which I thought was a great callback to the first episode. And they get away after the sensei dies.
Being the coolest character that episode, and he dies like 10 minutes after his arrival.
Right, we knew that was around more.
We knew it was gonna happen. Come on.
It's just sad though, because like he was actually really cool.
Yeah, he was teaching her all about her people, and then she returns home and meets with her grandma on the roof, and that's all I remember.
I thought she got transported back in time.
Oh, she did get transported back in time. Yeah, and then she was like standing on top of the train car, and that's kind of where we left off.
Yeah, like her and Aisha clash. Aisha hits the bangle with the dagger.
You're right.
Back in time.
Yeah.
Gotta go back to the past. Samurai Jack.
And that leads us with the penultimate episode, with the final episode coming out this Wednesday.
We have 2 finales this week.
The Boys and Miss Marvel both ending. Honestly, I don't know how this is gonna end, because I feel like it should be more, honestly, than this.
With Miss Marvel, this feels too short. It's been a problem with the Disney series, is they're only 6 episodes. They're little mini series, and
I don't understand. Like, they could be longer, right? Like, no one's saying all these have to be 6 episodes. Just give them the time they think they need, especially since we don't think we have anything lined up till August with the Groot show.
Yeah, just Love and Thunder next week,
and that's in theaters, not Disney Plus.
Yeah, and also it just feels weird because like WandaVision felt right at 6 episodes. That felt fine.
Mm-hmm.
Falcon and Winter Soldier felt fine. Even Hawkeye felt fine.
Mm-hmm.
But like Book of Boba Fett was just done wrong. Obi-Wan could have used more time. Miss Marvel could use more time.
So all the Star Wars shows are also 6 episodes for some reason.
Yeah.
Honestly, I know they're doing it to set up Miss Marvel to be in movies and stuff, but honestly, with her character, they should just let her be a TV show.
I'd be okay with her doing both, even.
Yeah, I feel like she can show up in the movies, and she can still get more character development to catch up as a TV show.
I heard there's talks that we're only gonna get this season and like nothing else, but I think they should just continue the show and just keep it going.
Yeah, it feels like it would be a shame if we only get this season of Miss Marvel. It has such a fresh feel the entire time. Like aesthetically, it's brilliant, and they're making a lot of really good design choices and
there's
character choices.
And there's not that many good superhero shows out right now.
Yeah, there's Titans. But that kind of proves my point. I can't think of a good.
You got Superman and Lois, Miss Marvel, The Boys. What else is a good live action?
Invincible's supposed to be getting a movie, right?
Well, we said live action, so
yeah, I think that's it in terms of shows. Superman and Lois is over. Miss Marvel is over. It's going to be over. The Boys is about to be over. Damn, it's like all three of the best shows just ended in the beginning of the summer. That makes no sense.
That's kind of wild.
I think the thing that does make sense is like neither of the streaming services had anything ready to take over once their show ended. Because like I feel like Disney Plus was doing an okay job alternating between Star Wars and Marvel content, so they always had at least one major show going on.
Yeah, it's kind of strange that we're not even getting anything animated for it. Like, because that happened. We had a little bit of a break between live action where the Bad Batch came.
Yeah, Bad Batch. We've had What If.
Yeah, but like nothing else yet.
I wonder if this could have been avoided if they just waited till Obi-Wan was done and then did Miss Marvel.
Probably because then I Am Groot would come out.
And then I Am Groot would have started on Disney Plus. They wouldn't have a break where they don't have anything new going on for people to check out every week.
But I think that's also kind of done on purpose because summer's typically when all the movies get really big hits.
They only have Love and Thunder coming out.
I feel like Disney has other things coming out.
Let's see if I see anything on the Regal app. Coming soon, Thor: Love and Thunder. We have Where the Crawdads Sing, Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank, Miss Harris Goes to Paris, Nope, Easter Sunday, Puss in Boots.
Lightyear's out right now. Love and Thunder is coming out. I think Paws of Fury is Disney.
That's Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Honestly, that looks like about it. But we had like Buzz Lightyear came out while Miss Marvel was coming, so I don't like theaters aren't like a big issue. I feel like.
Yeah, I have no idea.
They expand their reach, maybe dabble a little outside of comic books, give us a good show, maybe something D&D based, perhaps. You know.
Do they have a? Maybe they do have another show that's not Star Wars or Disney Plus coming out soon that I just don't know of.
Isn't that one? There's that one Disney show about like the wizard, the dwarf wizard.
Is this Waverly Place?
No, the dwarf wizard.
Dwarf wizard.
We talk about the trailer. We talked about the trailer.
Willow?
Yeah. When does that come out? And that's Disney, right? I think it's Disney.
Yeah, that is. It's Disney Plus. It's not coming out until November 30th.
Never mind.
Yeah, it feels weird.
Another weird thing is Disney Plus dropped like all of Baymax last week. They could have used Baymax to kind of bridge the gap too.
Which I did start watching Baymax, and it's pretty cute.
Baymax was very adorable. They're only like 8-minute episodes, but they were very adorable, and they got me to come watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's time they expand their options.
Well, they're gonna get Bleach, and therefore they're gonna have some anime.
They're getting Bleach.
So they're in the bidding war right now for the licensing for the streaming rights to Bleach. It's Disney and Crunchyroll. They're bidding nonstop for it.
Real talk, I hope Crunchyroll gets it.
Yeah, that's what we said too.
That's what we were talking about before this stream. It was like they're in a bidding war right now. I hope Crunchyroll wins, but Disney has a lot of money. How would you feel about having to watch Bleach Thousand Year Blood War arc on Disney Plus?
That feels weird. That doesn't feel right.
Just put it on Hulu is what I said if they get it.
They already have so much commercials.
I mean, yeah, that is the worst part about it. But like, also they already have so much anime on it.
Yeah, you might as well just put it on Hulu if they do get it. Yeah. Or that's probably where they would put it, honestly.
But I want Crunchyroll to get it. I have no idea what Disney Plus is doing. Truly,
I mean, I can't say anything about HBO Max because they also don't have anything going on until July 28th.
Maybe they just didn't want to put anything out over the I don't know,
4th of July holidays where probably people mostly travel. I guess maybe.
Yeah, like having a show in there is differently. Yeah, people also want to be more outside right now.
Not for me. It's so hot outside. I felt like I was dying like earlier this week. Well, that's our show. Let us know what you think about Miss Marvel down in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Give us a follow over on our other social medias. I'm Haxley GV. This is Mighty is Woman My. And this is Geoff down here. Adios.